Homicide investigation now underway after a woman found dead in her own apartment. News Channel 5's Cuthbert Langley has been with the investigators all morning long, and it looked early on like this might take the turn that it has taken, Cuthbert, but awfully sad story.
Yeah, Steve, terrible story this morning. Police throughout the morning had called this a suspicious death, but they stopped short of calling it a homicide investigation until about an hour ago. They say the woman was found dead in the second-floor apartment here on Jefferson Street around 9:45 last night. It was her brother that discovered the body of the 52-year-old woman. This is what the scene looked like earlier this morning. The brother tells me he went to this apartment here, again on Jefferson Street up here in North Nashville. He went there because he had not heard from his sister for a few days. She lived here with her boyfriend, who ended up actually being in jail for much of this week. So she was living alone at the time, according to her family. When the brother got to the door, he immediately knew something was wrong. He called police. They were on the scene really from 10 last night up until about 6 this morning. Listen as the brother emotionally runs through what he saw and how he immediately realized something was terribly wrong with his sister.
Well, I went to the door. I was beating on the window, and then I was knocked on the door, and then I snatched the screen open. I noticed it wasn't locked, and I snatched it open. Then I just checked the door to see if it was unlocked or not. And when I did, I saw my sister laying there.
Terrible morning, no doubt, for that family. Police were on here for several hours. Like I said, they were taking out bags of evidence. It was that evidence, according to police, that led them to believe this was foul play. Again, they have not released the identity of the woman other than her age, 52 years old. They also have not told us the manner in which this woman was killed. They told us, though, that the death was obvious. We'll, of course, be closely following the updates and developments with this story throughout the day. For now, though, we're live here in North Nashville. I'm Cuthbert Langley, News Channel 5 HD. All
right, Cuthbert, thank you very much. At noon this morning, a killer on the run after bullets fly inside a home. Clarksville police found a man's body inside the apartment on Ernest Shelton Drive around 8:30 last night. His identity has not been released, and it's not clear if police have any suspects. More details are expected a little bit later this morning. A hotel room is a crime scene after someone pulled a knife. A man stabbed at the Nashville Airport Inn and Suites. He only suffered minor injuries. The attacker, though, took off and was gone by the time the cops showed up. Investigators say that victim did know the suspect. A description and name, though, have not yet been given to us. A woman is recovering this morning after accidentally being shot by her 2-year-old child. Talk about a Mother's Day. This happened Saturday night at a home just outside of Louisville. No word yet how the toddler, 2 years of age, managed to get a hold of the loaded gun. We're told the mom went to the hospital and is expected to survive, so she'll be all right. New this morning, a guy's behind bars after firing several shots at people in southeast Nashville. This happened Friday morning at a home on Hopewood Court. Officers say that Trung Nguyen shot at 6 different people. 2 of the bullets went inside a home, but luckily no one was hurt. Nguyen charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. From the classroom to a jail cell, a former high school coach is facing more charges this morning. Brad Weir was arrested yesterday on domestic violence charges. Franklin County deputies say that he threatened to kill his ex-girlfriend and several other people during an apparent argument at the Bluegill Grill Saturday night. Back in February, though, there was more trouble. Weir was fired from his Central High School job in Coffee County after he was charged with statutory rape of a 15-year-old student. New this morning, police searching for a driver who apparently ran into a building and then took off on foot. According to Kentucky New Era, the driver lost control, smacked into the Dollar General store. And as you can see, there's a huge 10-foot section of wall missing, shelves and merchandise also damaged inside. Where the driver is, they don't know. It's been 1 year now since Metro Police Officer Michael Petrina was killed while on duty. He was hit and killed by an RV while directing traffic around an accident on I-65. He was 25 years of age. On Friday, the Metro Police Academy added his name to a monument honoring fallen officers. 44 Metro officers who have died in the line of duty are named in this wall. The memorial service will be taking place today at noon at the First Baptist Church downtown, and the public is invited to attend. Hendersonville also holding their annual police memorial service at the Hendersonville Church of Christ. Since 1974, that department's lost 4 officers. That service starts at 6 o'clock in Hendersonville.
This could be the tip we're looking for. We don't know yet until they get it solved, and then we know. Then we can go from there.
Coming up in about 25 minutes at 7:30 this morning, a new lead in the Tabitha Tudors case. Metro Police receiving a tip that maybe she's been spotted 12 years after she disappeared in East Nashville. We'll tell you where and how the family is handling this news. We're still waiting to hear back on what caused a fire in South Nashville over the weekend. Big blaze. Take a look at this. It began early Sunday morning in the 600 block of Merritt Avenue. Investigators say that building had been abandoned, but was at one point the home for A.B. Collier Towing. You see the sign on the front of the building there. Crews were able to put the fire out quickly, and arson investigators now trying to find out what started that blaze. Well, coming up in just the next half hour, at least one person has died, dozens more injured after a second round of severe weather swept the plains yesterday. Nearly 75 tornadoes have been reported since Saturday, leaving damage behind in nearly a dozen states.